जीवन हमें एक मौका देता है, इसलिए जब भी सही कॉलेज चुनने का समय आए तो सिर्फ मंगलायतन यूनिवर्सिटी आपके बेहतरीन भविष्य और सर्वांगीण विकास के।
Hello viewers, this is Simran Rajpal and you're watching JagranJosh. Today, we have a major developing story in the world of higher education. The Trump administration has dramatically escalated its pressure on American universities, this time targeting UCLA with a massive funding freeze. The administration has frozen hundreds of federal research grants worth nearly $200 million, citing the university's alleged failures to protect Jewish students from anti-Semitism. This isn't a certain move. The action comes just days after Attorney General Pam Bondi and Justice Department issued a stark warning stating that UCLA would pay a heavy price for what they called deliberate indifference to the civil rights of Jewish and Israeli students. The specific complaints are rooted in anti-Semitic incidents that occurred on campus, particularly during the protests that followed the October 7, 2023 Hamas attack and ensuring war in Gaza. The freeze targets grants from key agencies like the National Science Foundation, that is the NSF, and National Institutes of Health, that is the NIH. The NSF's letter to the UCLA Chancellor Julio Frank explicitly stated that the funding was being terminated because the university continues to engage in race discrimination, including in its admissions process and in other areas of student life. This indicates that the administration's focus extends beyond just campus protests to include broader policies on diversity and admissions. In response, Chancellor Frank sent a letter to the university community calling the government's decision deeply disappointing. He argued that defunding crucial life-saving research does nothing to address alleged discrimination. He emphasized that these federal grants are not handouts, but are competitively earned by the UCLA researchers for work that the government itself deems vital to the university's health, safety, and economic future. He further stressed that this is a loss for Americans across the nation. This targeted action against the UCLA is a continuation of a pattern we have seen from the Trump administration. The White House has been pressuring elite East Coast schools and several have already reached settlements. Just last month, Columbia University agreed to more than $200 million deal to restore its federal funding, and Brown University made a $50 billion agreement. These deals often come with strict conditions on admissions, student discipline, and how universities handle protests. The situation is far from over. The Department of Justice has officially found UCLA in violation of the civil rights of Jewish students and is now pushing the university to negotiate a settlement to avoid a federal lawsuit, with a deadline for a response and a clear threat to sue by September 2nd. The University of California system has stated it is reviewing the findings and evaluating its best course of action. This puts UCLA at a crossroad, where it does settle with the administration like its Ivy League counterparts, or does it choose to fight the government in the court? As Chancellor Frank stated, the university's leadership is now actively evaluating their next steps. He has also highlighted the significant financial impact, noting that while about half of the grants funds were already distributed, the other half is now a jeopardy. The university is in a challenging position, having to balance its institutional autonomy and research priorities with intense pressure from the federal government. This evolving scenario will undoubtedly have wide-ranging implications for the future of higher education funding across the United States. What are your thoughts on this action by the Trump administration? Do let us know in the comments, and if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like and share it and subscribe to our channel JagranJosh for more such updates. Thank you for watching.